taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. TGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We throwing hundreds, we going insane. Pouring this. Dead homies got me pouring this. We get awards, but we give God the glory. I'm shooting my shot, and most times I be scoring. Do this for my city, I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury, we the champions. Here in Los Angeles.
Put that motherfucking mic in.
Bring it home victory, straight out the huddle. I made the plug, introduce to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champion, you never defend it.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Here comes Harris out of the end zone.
Boom. Ooh.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. First play, Mills looking to pass. He'll drop it off to McAllister, running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw again on second down. Mills forced out to his left. Caught.
What's the flat? Man, he still had that bitch.
There's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs.
There you go. Get the fuck on this fucking mic right now.
A give running left, McAllister. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. The Texans had 6 and 7 against the year. And they were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home.
Need him. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Across his body, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And here's a diving catch made behind the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon.
Get the fuck in there.
Into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0.
If you score, I'm going to show you how it's done.
Here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Oh, they're going to run a little pop.
Ooh, that's a blow.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Up the middle they go with McAllister.
That shouldn't
and he'll be tackled.
That shouldn't go work.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He'll let it fly for Austin. Tried to drop it in there, but it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor, and the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this
not in there, that won't. I'll run the fucking cover against me. Oh, this bitch let that fucking edge off, you fat bitch, you.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs.
And Mills is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Justin. And the Chiefs are going to have it as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And
Go Waddle.
Hold
on, he can't stop. Hold on, he can't stop.
1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43.
Bitch, that is not what the fuck I told you to do.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Come on.
Another catch there for Waddle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a big one. So another on-target throw, and that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Drop that fucking helmet and get the fucking up.
Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
You're almost there. I need you to score one time so I can show you how the fuck to do it.
And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the one.
Get on my way, bitch. Ooh, if I would have caught him off that
Jeep,
that's
past
funny.
the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last
Need him.
time
Ooh, come on, you got to break on that shit faster.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Play action now. Mills.
This nigga fell.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie.
This
And he
nigga
takes
fell.
this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play fake. Mills. They'll roll him out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hand off to McAllister. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Crazy. No! What the f...
Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Oh, you fucking back off. I'm fucking so... Oh, they no fucking way. They just did that.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Nigga scared to call her on a 2-point conversion?
Mills gonna throw for it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Who the fuck was I about to check?
Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
Oh, no.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it?
That's caught at the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride.
Dick.
And the Chiefs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
It is a walk-in right here.
Mixon.
Oh, fuck no, what is that? Come on, brother.
Second and goal. Now Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Devin Duvernay from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns.
Almost there. Almost there now.
And the lead is up to 15 now. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. Their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, both the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On play action, Mills.
Give me that. Oh.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Another run with McAllister. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They go play action. Mills. Flushed out right. Mills can't get away, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Safety blitz.
What he opening shit for?
When it works, and the deep man can get home for a sack.
What the fuck he opening shit for?
Interception.
What he opening the bag for?
Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep.
I'm gonna come get.
Ooh! And it's caught at the 6-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On the give, McAllister with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately
He's in there open and shit. Go drop the fucking shit off.
And now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. On the carry, it's McAllister.
Oh, stop him.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards puts him right on the doorstep, but now it'll be 4th and goal. This is a
I see, fuck.
Offensively, wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Does it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than
Come
others?
here. Come here. Oh, come on, man.
Marlon Mack taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans
He don't want to kick that bitch, boy.
final minute of the first half.
Because I'm going to block that bitch. No. Niggas know how to block that bitch. Now he don't want to kick that bitch. He doing it to me. I'm going to pay that fucking favor back.
They'll try and throw for it.
That's pick. Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted.
You would never get them bitches. I'm letting you know now.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams.
Where that bitch said he was going?
Situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they were
Damn.
cool. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Hardman, he is not.
Bitch, your phone don't never be on Do Not Disturb. Somebody must be calling him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
That bitch was calling me.
Over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. They go play action. Now Mahomes dancing to his left. Mahomes hits
Wow.
the football.
Wow, I did not.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find
Oh,
a place
please
to
don't be
cover
one of them
up
niggas
and
that's gonna
fly
spam this
and
fucking.
protect what you've earned.
Throw that bitch. Not twice, though. Man, come on.
Touchdown,
Why you
Texans.
putting that bitch up? My nigga in the suit
Great
missing the
effort
ball
there.
twice.
With his second
Nigga missed the
touchdown
ball
of the game,
twice.
number 7 on the year. And the Texans have cut it back within a score.
That's the second time they did that dumbass.
They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. 5. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home,
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 5 yards remain on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them. He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Final play of the half, Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jalen Waddle, 40 yards. And the Chiefs are in for 6. Oh, this is blocked. The Texans have got it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a diving catch right side. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Waddle with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And oh, it's blocked. The Texans have got it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. 30, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last two plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the block.
Mills on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing, Mills. And now here's another interception. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mills. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 65 yards. And the Chiefs get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And now it's blocked. The Texans have got it. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection led to the block.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Mills able to make something out of it and pick up the 1st down with his legs.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Mills. Being chased out left. He'll let it fly for Austin. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 18. A good pickup there, a 22. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is McAllister. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run with Deuce McAllister. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Mills. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Check out.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And a short pickup here as he'll get up to about the 22-yard line.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw it here.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Throwing now is Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Kansas City, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Houston, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Consistent, made up my mind that no matter what I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta only one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta only one shot. You only get one shot. I go, I am not moving aside, moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance and take it, we bout to build it. They leaving it vacant, I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it, I am so with it. I will go get it, that is the difference. I am not waiting, I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right, my grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice, this my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie, that's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee, one shot, movie, that's all you need. One shot, for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot, for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Let's go. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. You good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The wrong falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The chattermouths who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but but that ain't much to be flat about. I take it as a challenge when rappers calling my status out. One of the best, and they ain't my pedigree. You can have the rings, or he did it, AI's legacy. I got champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I swear I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I swear I am the great. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the great. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the great. Am the great. Next level. I'm coming for everything. Everything. I am the great. Remember me.
Yeah. Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind stated, and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil.